Central Vista is a redevelopment project in New Delhi, India, aimed at transforming the iconic central government administrative area into a new integrated complex. The project includes the construction of new government buildings, public spaces, and amenities. The Central Vista project has generated significant public and political discourse in India. Proponents of the project argue that it is necessary to modernize and upgrade the existing infrastructure, which is outdated and overcrowded. They believe that the project will provide improved facilities for government offices, promote efficient governance, and create a more cohesive and aesthetically pleasing environment. However, critics of the project raise concerns about the cost, environmental impact, and potential displacement of communities. They argue that the project's estimated cost is exorbitant and could be better utilized for other essential purposes, such as healthcare, education, or infrastructure development in other parts of the country. Critics also express concerns about the environmental impact of the construction and the potential loss of heritage buildings. It's important to note that public opinion on the Central Vista project is diverse and subject to different perspectives and political affiliations. The project has undergone legal challenges, public protests, and discussions in various forums, reflecting the complex nature of urban development and heritage preservation in a democratic society. Let's dive deeper into the Central Vista project in India. The Central Vista project is a redevelopment initiative primarily focused on the central government administrative area of New Delhi, which is considered the heart of India's governance. The area is home to several significant government buildings, including the Parliament House, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Presidential Palace, and various ministries and administrative offices. The project aims to revamp and modernize this area by constructing new government buildings, public spaces, and amenities. The central feature of the project is the new Parliament House, which will be larger and more technologically advanced than the existing one. The project also includes the construction of new office spaces for ministries, a new residence for the Prime Minister, and improvements to public spaces such as parks, walkways, and recreational areas. Proponents of the Central Vista project argue that the existing government infrastructure in the area is outdated, cramped, and ill-equipped to meet the needs of a modern democratic nation. They believe that the redevelopment will provide state-of-the-art facilities that enhance efficiency and effectiveness in governance. The new Parliament House, for example, is expected to have advanced technology and amenities to support the functioning of the legislative process. Supporters of the project also highlight the potential economic benefits, as the construction and associated activities are expected to generate employment opportunities and boost the construction sector. They argue that the project will serve as a symbol of India's progress and modernization, showcasing the nation's capabilities to the world. On the other hand, critics of the Central Vista project raise several concerns. One significant concern is the estimated cost of the project, which is considered substantial. Critics argue that such a significant investment should be prioritized towards more pressing needs, such as healthcare, education, or infrastructure development in other parts of the country. They believe that the funds allocated for the project could be better utilized to address the socio-economic challenges faced by the nation. Environmental concerns have also been raised regarding the Central Vista project. The construction activities, particularly the demolition of existing structures and the creation of new ones, have the potential to impact the environment. Critics express worries about the loss of green spaces, the ecological disruption caused by construction, and the overall sustainability of the project. Additionally, there are concerns about the potential displacement of communities and the impact on heritage buildings. Some argue that the project could result in the eviction of residents and the loss of historical and culturally significant structures. The preservation of heritage and architectural integrity is a point of contention, as the project involves demolishing certain buildings and altering the existing urban fabric. The Central Vista project has been subject to legal challenges, public protests, and discussions in various forums. Multiple petitions have been filed in the courts, questioning the legality and transparency of the project. Public debates have reflected differing opinions, with political affiliations often shaping the stance on the project. It is important to note that developments regarding the Central Vista project may have occurred since my knowledge cutoff in September 2021. The project's progress and the associated discussions continue to evolve, reflecting the complex and dynamic nature of urban development, governance, and public opinion. The Central Vista project holds significance on several fronts. Here are some key aspects that contribute to its significance. Symbolism of governance. The Central Vista area in New Delhi is the administrative center of the Indian government. It houses important institutions such as the Parliament House, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Presidential Palace, and various ministries. The redevelopment project symbolizes the importance of efficient governance and aims to create a modern and technologically advanced infrastructure to support the functioning of these institutions. It is seen as a reflection of India's commitment to progress, efficiency, and transparency in governance. Architectural heritage. The Central Vista area is home to several iconic buildings with historical and architectural significance. The redevelopment project seeks to balance the preservation of heritage structures with the creation of new ones. This aspect is crucial in maintaining the cultural and historical fabric of the area while accommodating the evolving needs of a growing nation. It aims to strike a balance between the preservation of heritage and the modernization of infrastructure. Urban planning and infrastructure. The project focuses on urban planning and infrastructure development in a densely populated city like New Delhi. It aims to provide state-of-the-art facilities and efficient spaces for government offices, public services, and recreational areas. The redevelopment intends to address the challenges posed by outdated infrastructure, overcrowding, and inadequate facilities. It aspires to create a more functional and sustainable urban environment for residents, government officials, and visitors. National identity and pride. The Central Vista area is often considered a symbol of India's national identity and pride. The redevelopment project is viewed by its supporters as an opportunity to showcase India's progress, modernity, and capabilities to the world. It is seen as an investment in creating an iconic and aesthetically appealing complex that reflects India's aspirations as a global power. Economic impact. The construction activities and associated developments within the Central Vista project have the potential to generate economic benefits. The project is expected to create employment opportunities in the construction sector and stimulate economic growth. It can contribute to the development of related industries, such as architecture, engineering, and real estate. Additionally, the project's completion is anticipated to attract tourism and boost local businesses, further contributing to the economy. It is important to note that the significance of the Central Vista project is subjective and subject to different interpretations. While supporters highlight the positive aspects mentioned above, critics raise concerns about the cost, environmental impact, and the prioritization of funds. The project's significance is closely tied to the diverse perspectives, political affiliations, and public opinion surrounding it. The Central Vista project involves the construction of a new Parliament House, which is intended to replace the existing Parliament building in New Delhi. Here's a comparison between the old Parliament building and the proposed new one. Architecture and design. 1. Old Parliament building. The existing Parliament House, designed by British architect Edwin Lutyens, is an iconic heritage structure built in the 1920s. 1. It showcases a blend of Indian and British architectural styles, with its dome-shaped structure, colonnades, and red sandstone facade. 1. The design reflects a colonial-era architectural aesthetic. 2. Proposed new Parliament House. The new Parliament House, designed by the Indian architectural firm HCP Design, Planning and Management Private Limited, aims to have a contemporary and modern design. 2. The architectural details and design features of the new building have not been fully disclosed at the time of my knowledge cutoff in September 2021. 2. However, it is expected to be a more technologically advanced and spacious structure. Size and capacity. 1. Old Parliament building. The existing Parliament House has limited space and seating capacity, which has become a constraint over the years. 1. It struggles to accommodate the increasing number of members and the demands of a growing democratic system. 2. Proposed new Parliament House. The new Parliament House is planned to be larger and more spacious than the old building. 2. It aims to provide enhanced facilities, including expanded seating capacity, improved technological infrastructure, and modern amenities. 2. The increased space is expected to accommodate the evolving needs of India's legislative functions. Technological advancements. 1. Old Parliament Building. The existing Parliament House was designed and constructed in a different era, lacking modern technological advancements and facilities necessary for the efficient functioning of a legislative body in the digital age. 2. Proposed new Parliament House. The new Parliament House is expected to integrate modern technologies and infrastructure. 2. It is likely to incorporate advanced communication systems, digital connectivity, and other amenities to support a more efficient legislative process. Preservation of heritage. 1. Old Parliament Building. The existing Parliament House holds significant historical and architectural value. 1. It is considered a heritage structure and a symbol of India's colonial past. 1. Preservation of the building and its architectural integrity is a concern for those who advocate for its retention. 2. Proposed new Parliament House. The construction of the new Parliament House involves the demolition of the existing structure. 2. This has raised concerns among critics who argue for the preservation of the old building as a part of India's architectural and cultural heritage. It's important to note that the Central Vista project encompasses more than just the Parliament House. It includes the redevelopment of the entire central government administrative area, with the construction of new government buildings, public spaces, and amenities. The comparison above focuses specifically on the Parliament House component of the project.